Hey guys, welcome to Sippin and Spillin with Syd here from 3 Mississippi. I'm headed to go pick up Frankie. She spent the night at a friend's house. And, oh, my windshield is dirty. After a youth trip yesterday. And we're going to go get our peepers checked because she and I are both blind, just in different ways. I can see only close up, and she can see only far away. So together we have normal vision. But yes, so we both of us are like, man, we think our prescriptions changed. And so we need to go, and we're just due to have them checked anyway. And she wants to, now that she's a teenager, she wants to see about getting contacts so that she doesn't have to wear her glasses in certain situations and things like that in order to be able to see, which I totally understand. So, and then there's times too, like if you're working outside or you're going to go swimming or something, you don't want to have your glasses on for stuff like that because you're just cleaning them every 2 seconds. So I understand because I wear my contacts most of the time. So, but better get on the road here. I'm sitting here gabbing. I did order a new mount, as I said in the last video. It will be here by tomorrow night. I tried to mess around with this as much as I could and clamp it down as much as I could to see if it's, human error or if it's my error. We'll see. Or if it's just this thing just being, I think it's this thing because one of the little things did come out of it. So I don't know. So I got a better one that like attach it, like it's legit. Like I can swing it out on either side. Like we'll see. I thought this one was going to be legit. I've been wrong before. So today also, after the doctor's appointment at the eye peeper doctor, I'm so very excited because, as I mentioned on the live the other night, my girlfriend's guardian livestock dog had puppies. And so, we need to, it's turned a little bit, but it didn't fall down. We'll take that as a win. Anyway, the thing that was crazy is that she didn't realize right away that they were pregnant, and then she thought she had more time because she didn't think that Adis, the mom, was that pregnant. Turns out she was so pregnant that she was then in labor. So all the puppies but one made it, and we are going to be getting a boy and a girl from her. Now, before you guys start in on the what about the sibling thing, so I've done a lot of research on it, and that sibling syndrome thing, while I think yes, that can definitely happen, I think there's also scenarios that enable that, and there's ways to work with them to prevent it, and there's also positives to having them be out of the same litter. So I'm not worried about it. I've done my research on it, and I think it's going to be a good thing. Aries, the father, these are Anatolian shepherds. The one dog is mixed, but just a smidge with Great Pyrenees. So the puppies are going to be like, something like 90% Anatolian, which is what we wanted. So anyway, Aries is a wonderful dog, a good watchdog for the animals. I shouldn't say watchdog, I should say guardian, but you know what I meant. Anyway, now it's swinging side to side. It's never done that before. I don't know. The new one's coming tomorrow. Next week when we shoot Sippin and Spillin, if I'm driving somewhere, this whole issue will be resolved. And I remembered to check the frog today. Got my rings. Good to go into town. Anyway, and I'm wearing, you guys can't tell because I'm driving, but I am wearing my Ridge Life shirt today, by the way. And I also filmed, Tim's got that, I waved, don't worry. Tim's got that 25K subscriber giveaway happening next week. And while I don't care about, not trying to win the gift card or anything, he needs people to make sure they participate in it to make it a fun video that he's putting together to do the winner. So he was asking people to send in little video clips or pictures of them wearing, using, enjoying the merch. So anyway, I did a little thing to submit for that. So, but anyway, I can't wait to go see these puppies. I get to go pick out. There's only 2 boys and there's 4 girls, so I get to go pick out which boy I want and go peep at the girls. And Jen's still they're going to keep one of the girls, I guess. So they're still trying to decide which one. So I may not be able to pick out the girl that I want yet. Also, it's a little early. They're literally like a few days old. So I won't be getting these dogs until the end of July. They'll be weaned and ready to go. But that means that Mike can't put it off anymore. Not that he's been putting it off, but he's been working on other things, because I think partially because he's been dreading the fencing. Here we've been here almost a year, and Jen still has my goats. So because I have nowhere to put them, because I don't have any fenced areas on our property. And the one, like some of the fencing Mike actually took down, not that it would have kept a goat in by any stretch of the imagination, but it did at least keep the dogs sort of barricaded. Now they feel like they can wander a little bit more when I take them out, but that's neither here nor there. The fencing is arduous, it's monotonous, it's not a fun thing to do. So he's not been looking forward to doing that particular section of infrastructure. But it needs done in order for us to then move forward with sheep, and have these dogs used to having livestock around that needs to be protected. We need the fencing so that we can have the goats back, so that we can get them trained and used to the chickens and everything. And then once we start building our herd of sheep, these dogs will be able to take those guys in and do what they need to do. So very excited about starting that next project. In fact, Sunday's video will be all about that, and a sneak peek at the little puppies. So in fact, I cannot wait to show you guys. Can't wait to see them myself today. So you'll be able to see that on Sunday and the beginning of the fencing project that is underway. We've got like a 50% chance of thunderstorms and rain over the next 6 days. I'm hoping a lot of times we get like a storm in the morning and then it clears up, or we get a storm in the evening and then, so I'm hoping that there's at least patches of the day where it's not like you can't be outside working with metal tools because you might get struck by lightning. Because obviously when you're driving T-posts in the ground, you don't want lightning to strike you. I mean, generally, as a rule of thumb, you don't want lightning to strike you. I think that's probably a fair statement. But I think that, the fencing at least is one of those things that has to get finished completely. There's nothing that he can do that's temporary. There's nothing that he can do that like this project has to get done. Because you put goats in there, they're going to test it right away. So there's nothing like patchworking it together or leaving a section undone and calling this part good enough. We have to get it done, and we have less than 2 months to do it before those puppies are ready to come. So, and I have to get some things for the dogs too, for outside, a place for them to stay, like a igloo type situation, and lean-to shelter situation for them. And one of those outdoor feeders, I think, is what I'm going to go with for them, that they make. I mean, you don't have to just use them for livestock guardian dogs, but, I think this is working better now. It's still a little, I'm sorry, my hamsters fell off the wheel. I was talking about the phone mount. It's one of those days where I'm just sort of all over the place, and that's okay. Because sometimes it's a big bag of weird in here, and that's okay too. I'm actually about to head out onto the trace here pretty soon to go pick up Frankie because she's at our friend's house. But the trace is beautiful. It's like a lovely little nature trail, and there's lakes off of it, public lakes and things. There's um, it's like a big nature preserve with a road through it, and you could drive it all the way to Tupelo. I mean, you can go past that too, but a lot of times I go that way if I'm going to a certain end of Tupelo. It's a pretty drive. Um, and there's certain things like you can't, like big rigs can't drive on it and stuff like that. But you can haul your boat or something, because there's lakes and stuff there. But you can't take, the Walmart van that's delivering all the goods for the week. They can't drive down here. So, but it's a pretty area, I would say. But guys, I am excited about seeing these puppies. I cannot wait to show them to you. I can't wait to like snuggle one, because who doesn't love to snuggle a puppy? Um, that's always exciting to snuggle puppies. It's a good thing. We like snuggling puppies. And I can't wait to show them to you in Sunday's video and get that out for y'all to see. And hopefully I pick some good ones that are, solid, good puppies. I'm sure I will. I have good puppy picking ability. It's a special talent of mine. PPA, we call it, puppy picking ability. It's a gift. It's a rare talent that not everyone possesses. But I myself do possess such talent. So it's a gift. But anyway, mainly I just can't wait to snuggle puppies because they're cute, and I can't wait to go see my goats. I've been over to Jen's a few times, but I always had like flip-flops on, and the hay was high, so I can't, like, unless really you need muck boots to walk, you'd have to see how it's set up. But I can't get to where the goats are if I just had flip-flops on or whatever, or I was in a hurry and didn't have time to trek over there because I was dropping kids, picking kids, something like that. But today, when I go down there, I will be able to go see my goat, Caroline. I miss her. She's a sweet goat. And she ended up, I think I told you guys, she ended up kidding again with some little Nigerian, I think she's got Nigerian dwarf or a pygmy mix or something, that managed to climb my Nubian and get her gung-ho there. So she had some more kids. But anyway, so she's probably still in milk as we speak, because I think that was probably I think those kids are maybe like a month and a half old now. I'm not sure. I'll find out when I go there later today. But anyway, guys, I'm not sure when I'm going to post this. If I'm going to post this, today is Thursday, or if I'm going to post it tomorrow, Friday. It's going to depend on life today. So if I don't see you again before the weekend, have a fabulous, blessed weekend. And as always, stay blessed and safety's off.